Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Arrow, Season 2, Episode 1, which is called City of Heroes. And I have to say I was pretty excited to see this episode. You know, I'm just going to say I reviewed every episode of Season 1, and the beginning of Season 1 was a little rocky, and I think they really found themselves towards the end of the season, and I was really excited for this because the writers, like, we kind of know we made mistakes, but this is like a revamped version of Arrow. And honestly, I'm just going to say right off the bat, they fixed things. They fixed a lot of things that needed to be fixed to make this show great. And I think that's what I really applaud the writers for in general, is just fixing things and, you know, admitting, hey, this is our first season, we didn't really know exactly what we wanted to do, and now we know who these characters are and where to bring them, and we know the mistakes we made. And again, they fixed them here. So in this episode, we get to see the aftermath of the Glades, which last season, the season finale, was one of my favorites from the year. And we get to see the Glades exploded, Tommy, Oliver's best friend, died, so we get to see really the aftermath of both those things. Moria, Oliver's mother's in jail, so we get to see the aftermath of that. And again, aftermath of Tommy's death. So how does Laurel be affected by this? Well, she doesn't want any archers anymore in Starling City. She doesn't believe in them because she believes that the archers are the reason that Tommy died. And then Oliver, he runs to the island. He doesn't want really to be a part of it. He's trying to mourn Tommy's death, but Felicity and Diggs like, you have to get back to it, you know. Bad things are happening in Starling City, and Oliver, not Oliver, you know, Queen Industries is being taken over by this girl named Isabella Rasputin, I think, who's played by Summer Glau. So, a lot of bad things are happening in Starling City. So Oliver does go back. He doesn't really want to be the vigilante, but he does go back into the hood because his sister gets kidnapped in this episode. Now, Roy tries to help. He's still trying to figure out what he's doing with his vigilante life. He's trying to be a vigilante in his own way. But Thea gets kidnapped by these, I guess, aftermath Glades vigilantes who want to kill people that affected the Glades, the Queens. Which is kind of ironic in this episode. But Thea's saved by the hood, and Oliver says, you know what? I know people need the hood, but I don't want to be the hood. I don't want to be a vigilante anymore. I want to be a hero. So really the difference, City of Heroes, Oliver is not killing anyone anymore because he realized that Tommy's death, really what death is. And he's like, I don't want to kill him anymore. My best friend thinks I thought I was a murderer when he died. I don't want anyone to think that. So he's gonna be a hero without killing, and in this episode he proved that. He proved more to be a hero than a vigilante, and I love that in this episode. And then in the end, you get to see him hold the arrows. Like, I don't want to be called the Hood. I want to be called, and they point to the arrow. So I'm kind of excited if they're going to call him Arrow or are they going to call him Green Arrow. And hopefully in the next episode we find that out. But really, I thought it was a very solid episode. Did anything shock me? I think really the only problem with this episode was maybe they told too much in, like, previews and stuff, because there's no really shocking moment in this episode through pictures and not really spoilers, just, you know, when people promote their first episode, you read interviews and stuff, and I read a lot of interviews for Arrow, and nothing really shocked me in this episode because I kind of knew everything that was coming from the trailers and everything. So I kind of wish they didn't tell us Black Canary. I feel like that would have been a lot more of a shocker if I saw it then. I'd be like, oh my god, Black Canary. And also to mention, Black Canary appears here. But it's pretty much the same clip we got from the trailer. It's nothing new. She didn't really talk. So, but I heard like episode 4 is supposed to be a big Black Canary episode. I'm sure as episodes go on, we learn more about her. Which is actually, we've learned already, is Laurel's sister. So I'm very interested in that and how Laurel will be affected by that. And hopefully getting more into the vigilante story, because she always had that side-off story. But yeah, you know, that was really my only problem with this episode, was there's nothing shocking. You know, I did want something at the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, this season's gonna be perfect. But like I said, they just fixed a lot of things, which really was needed with this season, and they did it. You know, they fixed the whole hit list, and they even mentions, like, I don't know why I did this hit list thing, let's just forget about that, and they really just wipe it off, kind of knowing that was a mistake of that formalistic episodes, which I really did not like in season 1, was the hit list. I thought that was a big problem, and they fixed it here, and they even mentioned fixing it, and now Oliver's just upgraded. He's not a vigilante anymore. He's not killing. He's Green Arrow. He's becoming a hero, and we're seeing this show become more of a hero show than, I mean, it's still grounded, but more of a DC comic show than it was, which I'm very excited about. And every character, I mean, the one character I would say that was kind of on the annoying side and hasn't improved was Laurel. I think every other character improved for the better, even annoying characters. Moria improved for the better, had a great moment with Thea, and Thea improved for the better. You know, I think she was a kind of an annoying character in season 1. I wouldn't say she's a super annoying character, but they could have done a lot more with her. She was kind of an annoying teenager. In this, she's kind of the supportive, almost supportive girlfriend where she's like, alright, I know Roy is going out to be this vigilante and like I don't really like it, but I'm not saying, oh, you can't do it or else I'll break up with you, but she's doing it in like a fun way and she's supporting herself, she's becoming an independent person. So Thea really impressed me in this episode, and she had a great moment with her mother. So applaud to making Thea a good character again. Hopefully we see her more into the action. Especially she's a girlfriend that knows that Roy's doing these things. So I think that's very interesting because Oliver, he never told anybody he was doing these things. Felicity and Dick found out, but Thea knows right off the bat. So how's that journey going to affect Roy? And I think that's going to be very interesting. And I love their relationship, and I think it shined here a lot. And Roy shined here a lot too. So again, I think Laurel really was the only character that was like, you're still the same thing. Kind of annoying, only about the romance. There's no, very two-dimensional, and I think that's a shame because Laurel has so much potential with the Black Canary story. But I think once Sarah comes into the story, Laurel will have more of an interesting, I guess, arc for herself. So I can't really judge it from episode 1, but I think she was the only one that was a little eh. But Oliver improved here. I thought he was a lot less stiff. He felt more comfortable, and I guess Stephen Amell felt more comfortable, so I really liked Oliver. Felicity, of course, was amazing. I thought Summer Glau did a good antagonist for Oliver, and one thing that was perfect is that they balanced Oliver's life in the hood in this episode perfectly. You know, maybe there's a little bit more of Oliver in this episode, but I thought they balanced it really well, and I hear what I've read in interviews that they're trying to make it less just about the hood and more about Oliver and the hood, or Oliver and Arrow, whatever they're going to call him now. And I really like that. I think that's something that was missing in season 1 also, something that they're improving, is that there wasn't enough Oliver. They felt like two different people, and now it's really the balance of these two people. So really enjoyed that. The island scenes were really good. You know, I wasn't totally impressed with the island scenes from last season, but I liked them here. I thought they transitioned really well in this episode. It's kind of a different island story now. It's not just like these people that are already on the island trying to explode Oliver and his friends. Now, like, these other threats are coming. Who are these other threats? So I think that's interesting. But yeah, very good, solid planting of seeds episodes. Again, nothing amazing happened, but I just thought they fixed things, which was really important. And even though I kind of knew everything that was going to happen already, I thought it was a very good episode. Just really, it was a Arrow version 2, and they improved themselves a lot, and it makes me excited for this season, especially see what is Black Canary going to do. All these secondary characters get me very excited also. So I'm hoping to have a good cliffhanger for next week, and of course I'll be reviewing Arrow every week, so please tell me your thoughts in the comments below. What do you expect with Arrow in the future? I love everyone's speculations, so please tell me in the comments below, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Random Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.